Hello, Betsy Bell here with Betsy Bell Enterprises. The next time I talk to you will be in August, and I'll be 89. Can you believe it? I'm wanting to talk to you today about something at the very beginning of my time of looking after my health in a different way, and that was back in 1985 when I met a woman named Jamie who asked me a simple question: would you like to know more about nutrition? I was really eager to talk with her. When we met, she asked me a question. Mind you, I had only met her one other time. That was a little bit shocking, and I'm going to ask you the same question. Have you pooped today? Because recently I've been talking with some people who are having trouble with the digestive system and are not moving their bowels easily or as often as they would like, causing some challenges to their health. They're getting sick a little bit more often and basically not having a very comfortable time in their bodies. The reason this is important to me is because I was chronically constipated most of my young adult life, and tended to have to eat prunes or drink a couple of quarts of prune juice, especially during my pregnancies. It was very uncomfortable and apparently not very good for my health because of having a clogged up lower digestive tract most of the time. My immune system was very taxed. Most of our immune systems sit in our lower intestine tract, the little places where your body makes antibodies to take care of whatever problems your system is having with your fighting free radicals or catching a bug or trying to establish some kind of a method in your body of taking care of the pathogens and toxins that are floating around. They're mostly down in your lower intestine. And if they're very, very busy handling clogged up toxic waste, they're not going to have much time left over to take care of whatever you're inhaling. So let me just say what her first recommendation was to me, and I'm going to pass it on to you because it has made a huge difference in my life to follow a brand new plan in 1985, which I have not stopped doing all these many years since then. Now the products are a little bit different because Shaklee has made some advances in how they package, and the research has changed some of the formulas that they had. So, but the basic thing is to take what we call the vitalizer. It's 2 multivitamins which are designed to get into your bloodstream and actually do the work that those minerals and vitamins are meant to do. Then there's a B and C combination, B vitamins and C vitamin combination that's a slow release. And then there are 2 carotenoids, E and omega. Those are the fatty acids that we need to keep our eyes healthy, our nose, our lungs, our breast tissue, our in men also the same. Anything that has that needs oil-based vitamins to absorb, that's what those are for. The carotenoids, the E and the omega fatty acids. And finally, there's this little pearl. Let me see if I can show this to you. On the box here, it's this little tiny pearl. That is a probiotic, and it's encased in a dissolvable case so that those little bacteria that are so important for a healthy immune system stay intact until they dissolve in the lower intestine where they are most needed. Now, to help get that little thousands and thousands and thousands of friendly bacteria to be alive and work for you, I take about a half a teaspoon, it says a teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon of this stuff every day. It's Optiflora prebiotic complex. It is the inulin that the little bacteria like to eat, and it helps them thrive and populate all the places in your lower intestine that will keep you from having candida or other difficulties in your lower intestine tract. It's just very good for the daily health of your nutrition. And the second thing is, this is the plant-based protein shake that I take mostly twice a day, but certainly once a day. It's made from various pea proteins. There's no soy in it, and there's no sugar in it. It's sugar-free, and it actually tastes very good. So I would mix all that together and take my supplements. And then the second thing to talk about is what is on your plate. Imagine your saucer, your big plate. Cut it right down the middle. In 1/4 should be some kind of a protein. A piece of salmon, some sardines, some tofu, maybe, and you could do some combining beans and rice. And in this other part of this half moon is going to be your starch, your potato, your pasta, your beans, anything or your mashed potatoes, squashes, the things that are high on the glycemic plane. That means they have a lot of carbohydrates. Your dense carbohydrates are up here. And on the other half is green. Basically green beans, lettuce, salads, kale, chard, spinach, whatever is green needs to be on that side. When you have that kind of a balanced plate, your digestive system is going to be in good shape. You're going to have all the roughage and the fiber that you need. We need protein, we need fat, and we need fiber every day. So if you eat that way and you take these supplements, the chances are you're going to support yourself in having good health for a very long time. I wish you well. If you haven't tried these things, please go to my website. It's called hihohealth.com, hihohealth.com, and it's Betsy Bell's shopping page at the Shackley Corporation. Thanks for listening. Pass this on if you know someone who's suffering from constipation and would like to have a system they can gradually develop for life that'll keep their bowels moving and their health as radiant as possible. Bye for now.